Hello, it's Lady Farah from Lady Farah Tarot. Thank you, anybody and everybody who is actually looking in. Hello, Chrissy Eyes has joined on Instagram. Hello, Chrissy. So, if you have a question to ask, you could drop it in the box, and I am going to read your cards. So, I'm giving you a wave. I got some people on YouTube. Hey. Jumana, is that how you say it? Yeah, you could ask questions. Anybody who's tuning in, if you're subscribers, make sure you're subscribers. You could ask me a question. 3 cards, okay, and a little chit chat. When will I be getting a new job? Okay, hold on 1 second. Hi, Paula. All right, I have somebody right now on Insta. I'm just going to answer their question first. And Paula, I don't know if you could watch the YouTube feed for me because you're so good at that. I love you so much for it. My job ended last. Ooh, geez, all these cards came flying out, Chrissy. Can't take all of them, so let's just try it again. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm just working in the COVID, working. I'm telling Chrissy, like if you should go on YouTube. The Fool. You need to take a leap of faith. I think you need to get into something completely different. New journey, girl. Only pack what you need. I don't know. I kind of have this feeling it's time to leave some stuff behind. Page of Swords. And the Sun. Hold on. It fell out on the floor. I usually don't take cards on floors, but let's just do it anyway. So, Chris, you got the Fool. You know, Fool is the 0 in tarot. It's the beginning of the journey. It's actually my favorite card of the deck. You got to jump off. You got to jump off a cliff. You know, will there be anything below the cliff that you're going to land on and have a soft landing? You don't know. Is there something out there that's maybe bigger and better and you're going to fall on your feet and it's going to be all fine? You know, possible, but you just don't know, but sometimes, we just get to a point in our lives that if we just don't make a leap of faith, we'll kind of just be stuck in the same energy forever. I mean, you got to look at this guy. He's got, a little tiny bag on his back. He's got his dog at his feet. I mean, the dog isn't really scared that he's jumping off the cliff. He's got trying to smell the roses. He's got the sun at his back. And it's funny because you got the Sun card, which is one of the best cards in the deck, but you do have the Page of Swords. And I just, usually pages to me means like brand new stuff, like starting from the bottom. I mean, the pages are they are the lowest guy on the totem pole as far as the tarot is concerned. But at the same time, they bring, refreshing energy, new energy. He seems to be around water. This could be very emotional. He's coming in with the sword. He really wants you to live in your truth. This really might be a real fledgling thing that you get involved in, but it might just be your own, and whether you make it or not, I don't know at this point, but you do have the Sun card at your back, and the Sun cards are one of the best cards in the deck, is the best card in the deck. You have the Sun at your back, you're moving away from the wall, your path is a little bit more illuminated. I mean, is it going to be an easy path? I don't know, but at least you'll be living in your truth, with this Page of Swords coming in, at least you'll be, living a life that you want to live. I don't know if you've been thinking about doing something new, maybe breaking out and doing something on your own. I would totally, whatever you're doing, I'm kind of feeling like you really need to do something new, but I will get you a love card because I can. Okay, guys, on, YouTube, if you have a question and you're a subscriber, just put it in the box, okay? Paula's here to moderate. Yeah, go for it. All right, and in love, let's see. Oh, we've got a few things coming. Perception, hidden path, summer. Yeah, that would come out, right? All right, so here are your cards, sweetheart. You got summer, which is totally you. It's time to see the sunny side. Your answer arrives in the summer. That's funny because you are getting the sun card. So your answer may be coming in the summer. Red flags, disillusion, perception. See through your own false beliefs. You know, be careful how you judge other people. You know, you may be putting them up against a belief system that a lot of people don't believe in. Hidden path, detour, slow down, go in a new direction, and journal. Write down, process, and contemplate and understand your sacred journey. Okay? Hi. All right, I'm moving on now to YouTube. Who do we got first? Gita? Should we do Gita first? Oh, what's coming in love? Okay, Jumana. I have such trouble. What's coming in love? I'm going to use my new love cards. Let's see what we got going. No problem, girl. I mean, it's just what the cards are saying, but I kind of feel like yours. I feel your disillusionment. Like you just can't even go in this direction anymore. You must be so friggin' bitter and done. You know, maybe it's just time for you. You know, whether it fails or it doesn't, Chris. You know, you just got to go in a direction that you could live with. You know. All right, let's see what we got going in love, Jemima. Yin yang, darkness and light. Stay centered to higher self. Isn't this a great card? I'm always preaching yin and yang, preaching dark and light, preaching balance. In love, we really do need to stay balanced, guys. You know, whoever sold us this Cinderella story that it's all, you know, chocolate chip cookies and champagne all the time, you know, it was a crock of shit. You know, it's like you really, men and women are different, and we really have to stay balanced in our relationships because we're never going to completely see eye to eye. You know, even when the lover card comes up, you know, we've got to take that with a grain of salt too, because it doesn't matter how close you press your bodies together, you're still two different people. You're still two different sexes. So you've got to stay balanced. Fresh start. Jemana, I don't know if you you need to release the past. This is your second chance. There's a new opportunity that's going to come, you know, but I think the new opportunity is not going to come unless you release the past. And no, if you had an answer to a question, like if you were thinking about if a certain person was right for you, the card is coming up no, but, you know, let me just get one more. I want to see what you need to do. I'm really kind of all about what do we need to do to ourselves to help us draw better things to ourselves. Freedom. I possess the power and the freedom to create my own happiness. Isn't that true? Right? If we're like, you know, imagine if we were just happy with ourselves. You know, what would we actually attract? You know, and so you got to think about that. So that's what I have today for love for you. Okay, let me go on to Gita. Gita, that's one of my favorite names. I used to live in London, and there was a girl in London, and her name was Gita, and I thought it was so cute. And I love the way her mother said it. Gita. Love here. Hi, honey. I'm Jessica. I'm one above you. So, Gita, what did she want to know? Do we remember what Gita's question was? I can't go back in the feed. Gita, what was your question again? My feed gets frozen and I can't go back. It's a real pain in the neck. That's why I have Paula here, actually. Not only because she's absolutely fab, but think about me. Dozy, let's think. I want to get some tarot on this. Just let me mix this up because I used them and I didn't shuffle them. Are you guys kind of like separated, or you just kind of like him, or is he like ghosting, or like, oh, long lost love? Oh, I like that even better. Why are these cards? Something tells me the cards aren't shuffling for you. So sometimes when things don't shuffle very well, I feel like maybe it's the wrong deck for you. Like I should be using a different deck. I'm trying to see what it's calling me to these new cards that I'm just learning, Gita. So hi, Lori, have patience with me. But for some reason, I feel like Spirit wanted me to use these cards. They weren't letting the other one shuffle. Oh, okay. So this card. So these are they are called Circoli cards. They're really very beautiful. They don't have any words, but they have numbers. And this is number 17. This wants you to dig, Gita. It's almost like this guy is telling her a story. Like almost like this story that you're talking about this long lost love. And she just like, please tell me the story again. But this card wants you to understand that sometimes we get caught up in the fairy tale. Sometimes we just remember the good things, and then we only want to hear the good things over and over again. But I can tell you're still very interested in this relationship. It also wants you to ask yourself, who really was the villain? It sounds very strange, but this is what the card's interpretation is. Who was the villain in this relationship? Like almost like who really actually broke the relationship up? I think sometimes you might think, hi, Jenna. I think sometimes you might think, it might have been his fault that you guys broke up, but I kind of, in a way, you might have had a hand in it yourself. So, like you could tell yourself the story that you want to hear sometimes, but I think there's like a lot, like there's some stories you're telling yourself about it. I think, you got to look at your part in it, whether he's thinking about you or not. I'm just going to get one more of these cards, and then I'm going to go on to the 19. Hi guys, thank you so much. It's almost like you kind of got yourself in a real predicament here in love. Like he's all the way down here. You're all the way up here. You're like shouting down to him. And he's just like, holy mackerel, how can I even get up there to get close to you? So whatever this family situation is, it's like, yeah, I kind of do believe he thinks of you. But there was just no way he could climb into the tower that you were in. Like he was being totally, totally blocked, Gita. And I'm just going to get a one love card for you. Yeah, I just kind of feel like, I don't know if he was like from like a poor family than you. I kind of feel like you're a little bit of a bird in a gilded cage. You're like living, like you're living in a tower of what? Of like, I think he's concerned for your happiness sometimes. All right, Stace. Sorry, guys, I just have to slow down for 1 second. Because sometimes I start going so fast and I'm getting so many messages, they get really scrambly. Perspective. Red flags, disillusion, perspective. Look, see things through your own fake beliefs. I feel like a belief system kept you away, Gita, and it might have been you and your family's belief system. But does he think about you? I think he actually does. And I think he thinks you're probably not amazingly happy with the way things turned out, because I think you're a little bit lonely in whatever this, perspective that your parents feel that you need to, like what kind of relationship you need to have is not making you amazingly happy. Hey, Lori. If you have a question, just put it in the box. All right, guys, sorry. Sometimes I just have to catch my breath and I have to get centered again, because like when people are asking questions and the energy's coming in, and it just goes really fast. The only way I could explain it is like, so you feel like you're in a car and you're going like Mach, like 100, like blowing your hair back, like taking off in a rocket ship. Okay, so let's go on. Who is next? I know, I see you, Jenna. Paula, was there anybody before Jenna by any chance? Love, yeah, right. Hi, honey. What was your question? I'm sorry, the feed has just gone all the way up, and I can't even see it. But it's almost better you give it to me now. It's easier for me to concentrate. Hi there. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I'm just trying to get a message out there. I'm not really sure what it is, guys, but is anyone interested in me? I'm going to fool around with my shapeshifters, my vampire shapeshifters. Let's see. We'll just get a couple of cards from here, and if we're not feeling it, we'll get a couple more. Love or passion or anything. Yeah, I would like to know about a little bit of passion here. Hi, guys. I see you all. If you have questions, just ask them. You've got to be a subscriber. That would be really, really appreciated. Okay, great. I'm going to put on my glasses for this. I kind of feel, this is another one, love. I feel that there's a lot, I feel like there might be a little bit of family pressure around you, like a consuming family. I don't know if anybody is just really, I don't know if somebody's sick. I almost feel like it might be somebody who might have like a condition of the mind, almost like a little bit of Alzheimer's or dementia more, just not really being amazingly present. And I think it's putting a lot of pressure on your internal life. I don't know why that's coming out. And I feel like you just have a really, you're very unwavering. Like you just are so committed to everything that you get involved in. Okay, you're not sure, there's nobody in your family right now that's kind of not so well, or family pressure that's going on. Okay, let's look at, I'm just looking at these. Sometimes I just, spreading conditions, influence and impact. I just feel like for you to find love, it really wants you to spread, like you really need to spread the love yourself. Like have maybe a little bit more empathy in your life. I mean, I think we're really in a state right now that sometimes we can't identify with other people's problems. And, I have a friend who, sometimes follows me, but at the same time, like doesn't really ever listen to the message. So I know that they care about me and they like what I do, but at the same time, they're really not invested. Like I almost feel like you need to invest more of yourself in other people, with a little bit more sympathy and empathy. And I feel like people will, loosen up a little bit. It's almost like maybe you will spread the condition of empathy and I have a Caleb. That's so funny. I almost feel like just you need to spread the condition, the empathy, the kindness, and the simpatico, and and just be unwavering and be trustful. And I think you're going to find somebody. I think somebody who actually is going to come in is really going to share your faith. They're going to be trustworthy. No, I'm not getting a huge sense. I can't really sense this because there's not another person. It's hard for me to pick up on another energy, but I do feel that, if you open up your heart with kindness and empathy, that somebody's going to come into your heart space, if you understand what I'm saying. I also see some kind of something with the family. I'm not sure, love, if, just, watch out for your parents. I almost feel like it might be your dad. If your dad's still here, they might just starting to get confused. I feel confusion. Hi. Okay, Jenna. Lori, hi. Okay, so I have Jenna first, and then we could go to Lori. That'd be great. Um, I'm sorry, love. I didn't get. If you stick around for a couple of minutes, I'll pull another love card. I just want to kind of keep it to 3 cards, or I never get to the end. But anyway, I'll come back, or you can message me. Feel free to message me on FB if you want to, on Facebook or Insta. I'm on Lady Farah Tarot there too. If I don't answer your question, you could always, just message me and just be like, hey, can you pull me a love card, and I'll do it for you. So sorry. So I'm back now. Paula should be. Yeah, she's my moderator. All right. So can I have a channel message from Caleb for Caleb? That's funny. I have a Caleb. My son's name is Caleb. Oh, hi. I know. Can I tell you, Paula is a blessing to me, Jenna. She really is. I call her up before I send her a text. I'm like, please come up. Yeah, no, I'm thinking of, okay. Let's see about Caleb. What's Caleb got going on? All right, Jenna. Chaser. In pursuit. Convincing. Let them go and let it be. Mask, illusion, duplicity. Look beyond the superficial. Offer. Wow, you got such a huge amount of very, very interesting cards. I feel like you've recently gotten out of a relationship with a chaser, like somebody that you were just like convinced was the one for you. It ended up you were just like chasing them down. It ended up just, it ended up in rejection and disillusion. I mean, like, look, it's just like, oh yeah. Okay, so listen. Let them go and let it be. That's the suggestion from this card. It is coming in with deception. I kind of feel he was doing a little duplicity. Look beyond the superficial. I kind of feel he was kind of like pretty good looking, and he was a little bit of a Romeo. So you kind of like look past some of the stuff, but I think he was a little bit of a Romeo with everybody. He never wants to get back together. Yeah, I think because it's almost like because he doesn't want to be together. I do see an engagement or a wedding in your future. I don't think this is with him. And a card that says your potential is limited. He wasn't amazing, but he can't be a good boyfriend. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there could be possibility, like the potential is limited, right? But there's risk involved. I feel like this. Yeah, I just don't see anything in it. I kind of see like this is kind of like the past. He's kind of like the past. And you're going to get like a potential, look, it says potential offer. It's not the end. Yeah, he couldn't handle work, school, but I have a saying, my husband, when I married him, he got transferred to London. We were dating. He left and got transferred to London. And somehow or another, he found a way to get back from London or get me to London every other week. So we would see each other 2 times a month, and he lived in a different country, and he had time for me. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like if you really want to be with somebody, you always find a way. It doesn't matter how busy you are, and you could just be nothing but honest about it. I kind of feel like he was being a little deceptive too. So, see through kind of like the facade that he's kind of putting up and just let it go. I think Spirit is saying it's just time to let it go. It's too much drama. He's a house and we're only 20. Okay. see. I think he couldn't go. I think we'll get back. I don't recommend getting back together. And we're only 22. Jenna, how old is Caleb? Yeah, guys, first of all, you're really, really young, okay? And everybody has, a life path. And at 22, I feel like your life path is like getting your ducks in a row so you can have the relationship you want, which is like going to school, getting a job, getting stable, and then getting involved in serious relationships. It's just like, I can say that now because I'm older than you, Jenna, and it kind of might sound motherly, but at 22, I could seriously tell you that you really have no, there's not a huge, like the perception of like the long term right now. I know it's hard to see, but it took us to counseling. Okay. All right. So there's that saying, you let them go, and if they come back, they're yours, Yeah, just keep going to school, concentrate on yourself. I'm a firm believer when we concentrate on ourselves, that's when the stuff comes to us. That's when the good stuff comes. When you don't even expect it, you're so busy concentrating on your life path that somebody pops in and you're just like, and like, it's almost like you aren't even looking for it and they show up, I think we'll get back together. Okay. Yeah, that's good. But listen, I just thought, 22 is very, very young, guys. That's like right out of college. I have a 21-year-old myself. Yeah, just, life is short, but at the same time, life can be very long. So you always want to make the right decisions, right? Don't go too fast. You don't have to. It's not necessary. And I'm always preaching, everybody use birth control. Use birth control, and just have fun and relax. Breathe. Yeah. Breathe, guys. Breathe. It's all good. Does anybody else have any other questions? Did I miss anybody? I feel like I missed somebody. Did I miss anybody, Paula? What time is it? Oh, we've only been on for a half an hour. So, sorry. Yeah, thank you, Jenna. All right. God knows I'm drooling all over myself because I'm like, it was, I can't believe I just did that. Welcome to my crazy show, people. Hi, love. Okay, I got Jennifer 88. Hi, lovely. Could I please have some guidance regarding my love life? I'm not doing so great in the love life department today, Jennifer, but I'm gonna give it a whirl for you. We've got a lot of. I feel like we all need to have some work to do. Even me, my old married self, needs to do some work. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, so Jennifer, this card just flew out. It was from the second deck I picked up. I know what I'm here to do. Purpose. Hi, Jennifer. I knew you were familiar. Thank you. I kind of feel like you're still questioning your purpose. Really, like what? I know what I'm like, what you're here to do, but you're still kind of questioning it a little bit. And I'm not sure why, because I feel like you know what you want, but I think you're listening to too much of what other people are saying for some reason. It's coming in with the elder. And oh my goodness, these are, okay, that's too many. Guys, I'm sorry, I gotta come back in. Just too many cards. There's like 7. So sorry. Stag, trust and thrive. An elder came out again, and stargazer. So I'm taking them. These came out twice. Okay. So I don't know how much this is for, about love, but it's definitely about setting your sights higher. Did we have that message before? I'm not sure, but I just feel like you have somebody on the other side. I feel it's male. A male in their like 40s or 45, and they're just wanting you to look up at the stars and realize how big the universe is, and really, really, really just trust yourself and thrive. Fire Guardian is coming in. I just found this on the table. Ignite your passions. No, Lori, I didn't do you. I still didn't. Can you put your question in the box again? An elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. I don't know if you have some real baggage left over from childhood. I don't know if you had alcoholism in your family or some kind of drug addiction. I feel almost like the female energy using, maybe. I'm not sure. But I feel that there's just someone on the other side who's like, don't make the same mistakes that we made. Go and trust in yourself. Ignite your passion. Fulfill your life purpose. I feel like you really, really, really know what you want to do, but you're not moving towards it. That's why they want you to trust and thrive. Just and the stargazer, set your sights higher. All right, Jennifer, I don't know if that makes any sense or you can apply any of that to what you were asking me, but I kind of feel like it really, like you were asking me a general question. And I kind of feel like spirit was kind of like, no, I need to just tell her what she needs to concentrate on for herself. If that makes any sense. They do that to me, guys. I'm sorry. They take over. Maybe we should just talk to them. I feel like I haven't talked to them enough tonight. That's why I'm a little scrambled. Lori, yes. I want to know if me and the man of my interest will ever come my way. He's an Aquarius, 91. That's when I graduated college. And I'm a Libra, an Aquarius and a Libra. That sounds like an amazingly, amazingly, amazingly balanced couple. Thanks, Jennifer, for coming on and supporting me. I love you. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. That's a good combo. I'm feeling that, Lori. Honor your inner knowing. Water. So I'm just pulling some shapeshifters. I'm pulling some ancestor cards because for some reason I'm kind of starting to feel like I'm moving off path a little bit, and I just kind of want to check in with them a little bit more because I need to. Okay, Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. That's what I got for you. So I'm having check in with your emotions, and a medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. I don't know if you are sensing that they just might not be as available to you as you would like them to. Almost like you need to take care of your own needs, because I think maybe sometimes they're a little draining. Like they may kind of do a little bit of vampiring. Sometimes I feel like for a Libra, he can be a little unbalanced. So you need to know when it's time for you. And this is just almost like giving yourself permission to have a time out sometimes, where you just, connect with your own emotions. Like if something just doesn't feel right, it's just sometimes you just got to take a break. And take care of yourself and honor your inner knowing. Yeah, sure. Secret wisdom healing. Just put the question in the box. That's what I'm kind of feeling for that. I don't know if that resonates at all, Lori. Okay, Danielle. Yes, I want to know if F is interested in me. Okay, let me have a drink without drooling all over myself. Yeah. Guys, sorry, I'm just taking just a second. We're on long today. Okay, so I want to know if F is interested in me. Let's check it out. Mr. F, are you interested in Daniela? Will the past Leo reach out? That's another question. Okay, so guys, okay, that's great. I'm trying to see if I could get a little checked in with F. I'm trying to feel if I could pick up on his energy. F, what are you feeling? Well, you got you got potential offer too. Something that's coming with risk. I feel you're going to have to take a risk with this one. There may be, the potential is limitless. I feel like this situation does have potential to go somewhere. I feel that you really, really would like to get in a situation where somebody puts a ring on it. You've been trying to find the right person for a while, and you feel particularly connected with this person. And you have, I feel like you have big goals, and you also want somebody else who has big goals. And I feel like he is a divine masculine twin, soulmate coming in. I really, a divine masculine. He's seeking you. I feel he really likes you too. I mean, I feel like it's very, very balanced. And observe. Social media, this fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. I don't know who's watching from a distance. I think you guys are both watching each other from a distance. I think he watches you and you watch him. You're both very interested in each other. I think it looks good. Okay, so I have Secret Wisdom Healing who popped on. Let me go over here for a sec, okay? Will my past Leo reach out? I'm going to use some cards from the Witch's Oracle. Will the Leo reach out? The past Leo. Yes, this is a sign. I like that. This is a sign, and the answer is yes. I want to see if I can get something with the tarot that has any Leo connection. Yeah, just stop. I think right now, Secret Wisdom is you really just need to put down the rock. I feel like you've just been carrying around a lot of stuff. Danielle, I hope that resonated. I don't know. I'm feeling a lot right now. I just feel like you need to drop the rock. Like you've just been carrying around all these fucking wands, and it's just time to, enough. This is all old stuff. It's all gone. And you got to let it go. Look, you got to get out of this 5 of Cups. I kind of feel like you might be crying over spilt milk, and you were not really seeing for, a spirit worker. I feel like you're not really looking at the cups that you've got full, and you've got plenty of them, because I know you're incredibly popular, and you really, you need to see that. Okay. There's a lot of people who care about you. It's time to walk through the hoop time, the world. You're coming out of a really dark space right now. It's really, you put in the work, enough's enough, send these guys packing, go walk through the hoop you're getting. This is the sign. Maybe I'm a sign. You're Gemini. And the answer is yes. I love that for you, sweet Secret Wisdom Healing. I just, I love when every once in a while, it's almost like a breath of fresh air when I get some, really positive. Yeah, I had a dark night. Believe me, the reason why I feel like I'm so empathic now is I had a rotten night of dark night of the soul where I really doubted everything top to bottom, doubted it all. It was all just like I had to relook everything. And like, now spirit talks to me a lot better, but they've been teaching me a lot of things ever since. But at the same time, um, there's reasons why people are shamans. We have, all these ancient people that, spirit guides, earthly spirit guides, and these were all people who went through dark nights of the souls, and they developed extrasensory perception. Yeah, you evolve. Then you could hear spirits like me who that are shouting at you when people are on here. So you start getting your brain scrambled. I get brain scrambling. Okay, let me just shut up and stop talking about myself and keep going. Okay, am I on Catherine? Oh, Shay. Shay. That is a beautiful name. How does my person feel about me? Their name is Dontrell, and we're both Aquariuses. Isn't that a perfect match? Like two Aquariuses? I thought that was like 11-11, man. That's like the world's best combination. But I don't know. Let's take a look. What do we have to say to the Aquarius? I'm going to use some moon cards. The full moon is coming, everybody. It's going to be on Halloween. It's going to be on Halloween. It's going to be a full moon all around the earth. Like everybody's going to get the full moon on Saturday. So it's like the first time since 1944. It's good stuff. Get out there, manifest. Do what you need to release. So I feel, Catherine, for you to move forward, it's time to release. I feel like you're maybe feeling a little emotional lately with Dontrell. I think maybe sometimes he doesn't tell you exactly what you want to hear. And that's not really his stuff. I actually kind of feel like it's your stuff. I think he pushes your buttons and it brings up old stuff, and then you're kicking the crap out of him, and he's like, "What's going on?" And then you guys have a fight. Why do I feel that? I actually like Dontrell's energy. I actually kind of see him. I think he really cares about you, but sometimes he thinks you're crazy. Sorry. Give time to give rather than take. Isn't that interesting? New moon in Virgo. Maybe instead of looking, and I know this is difficult because I know we get into these twin flame relationships, we break up with people, we give too much, but I think the snapback reaction is not so great either. So I think maybe Spirit's saying if you start giving to Dontrell a little bit, he's going to give to Shay. I kind of feel like you're hanging on to some old energy where you really got yourself crushed. And it's almost like you're kind of just bringing it into this relationship. That's why he's so mean to you, Dontrell. Wow. Who is the person in your life? Who is the person in your life who, I know he definitely, but is there something else like a male energy in your field that really, really cares about you? So really, really good, almost like a good friend. Super cute. I feel like he's kind of got he kind of looks like he's like mixed race or he's got this really cool kind of flat, almost like a flat top working. I don't know why I'm seeing. I feel like there's an energy around you that really kind of wants you to release. I feel they might have even been giving you advice. Does this resonate at all, Shay? I kind of feel like there's somebody already in your life that's really much more well suited to you than this person. Yeah, the other one, I really like them. They really care about you. They think you're crazy sometimes, though. I think they think you're crazy because you snap on them, because I think you get so angry by the way you're being treated by but he's almost coming in as almost like the stronger energy. than Dontrell. I almost feel like he has so much more invested than you than Dontrell ever does. That's why it's coming through to me in your energy. What do you need to release? All right. Well, guys, there's this saying, if you're on the path to there's no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. So if you're not happy, like it's probably not the best path, but like, being obsessed and snapping and being all negative energy, I'm surprising for two Aquariuses, because you guys are pretty balanced, but you gotta watch out for that. Like, why are people, it's almost like this card, what do you need to release? Where is the negativity coming from? Like, why is it's probably like let me see if I could get some tarot. Maybe, who knows? I'm gonna dig at this for some reason, because I don't know who this other person is. I'm sensing a person in your life, Shay, that is really like kind of tall, skinny. I kind of feel we're together. We are beyond happy, but when we're together. Oh, guys, I don't know. What do you need to release? I can't, like, I have like, so at this age, he's tall and skinny. All right. Yeah, like I don't even know what the hell you guys are arguing about. It's like I kind of hear it and I'm just like, I kind of feel you like, and I'm saying this and then I'm going to stop, because this is because Shay, you're telling me things and Spirit's telling me things. I'm going to tell you what Spirit is telling me. Spirit is telling me that you have a lot of stuff from the past that you're bringing forward. You're bringing this into the relationship with Shay. Shay, you're bringing this into the relationship with your boyfriend, and you're pushing each other's buttons. So he does one thing that pushes your buttons, and then all of a sudden it turns into a fight because of just really unconscious, unresolved issues that I think you have. I think he has some past trauma too, but I'm kind of feeling, if he's the person that I'm feeling, that he is really not a bad guy. Like, I feel like you're blaming you're blaming him for being negative, but at the same time, you're bringing a lot of negativity into the relationship yourself, that you're not realizing you're doing. So, all right. So, maybe this is just not resonating. I'm sorry, Catherine. It's just that it was supposed to be a 3-card general read, but, I just kind of feel like there's communication problems because of just a lot of, unjust resolved stuff. I mean, I don't know if you guys even developed the ability to communicate because of whatever happened in the past. Maybe you were raised by people who are not great communicators. So that's why it's difficult. We don't realize sometimes how influenced we are by past stuff. And that was I usually listen to my spirit guides, Catherine. Like, maybe you're not really interested in listening to them, but that was pretty much verbatim what they said to me. So, I would even talk to your boyfriend about it. I would say, maybe we've got to do some work, like other work, because communication's not working. Okay. Is there anybody else? KD, how are you? Yeah, sure. I'm just pulling 3 cards, AD. So if you have a question, you could just drop it in the box. Think about it, Chet. Seriously. Yeah. Just think about it. Okay. So I think Insta might be over. Kind of gone dark on Insta. Anybody else, guys? Because after this, I'm going to make some dinner. It is almost 8 o'clock my time. Paula, you are my absolute saint, Saint Paula. We're going to canonize you. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. Too poor AD. I don't know what happened to them. They didn't leave a note. All right. So thank you. I'm gonna be doing live. I always do my live read on Saturday at 11. I'll be here, and I'm just trying to think about things to do. What you guys want to hear. I think like people really like coming on and doing these live. So I think I'm just going to try and invest some time in doing this for now. But if not, feel free to write me a note. On my other social media, and just tell me what you want to see. Okay. Thank you guys. You are right. Yeah, you guys are just great. I just feel so bad for AD. She just kind of disappeared. But okay, I love you. I'll see you soon. Probably tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. Bye.